This sliver of green on Union and Gore, one of the few leafy places on the downtown east side.
This is a vital community hub. Every day there's people using the space, sunbathers, kids having lemonade stands, all kinds of wildlife.
The city is proposing to rezone this land to make room for a temporary fire hall. Nearby Fire Hall 2 is struggling to keep up with calls for help.
We have a capacity issue right now where the hall was never built fundamentally for that many people. So we've got 14 people in there, really tough, challenging conditions, high stress, high calls.
That proposal to park fire trucks here has residents concerned and sparked a petition that garnered 1,000 signatures in just a few days. Studies have shown the downtown east side is one of the hottest areas in Vancouver, in part due to a lack of tree cover.
Shaughnessy came out on top with 41%, I believe, tree coverage, and East Van came in dead last at only 9%. We're concerned about losing our green space, especially with climate and rising temperatures and urban heat zones.
The spot is also adjacent to one of the busiest bike routes in Vancouver and a major social housing project. This space isn't technically a park and isn't managed by the park board. It's green because 60 years ago, residents rallied to keep it that way.
It was originally earmarked to be part of an off-ramp that was for a freeway that was never built and was stopped by residents back in the 1960s. As a result, it's been this right-of-way that's not really developed, and it has become a de facto green space.
Fire Hall 2 is desperate for more resources. Last year, it responded to 70,000 calls. The number of staff there has more than doubled.
Vulnerable community, high-risk buildings, we're going there a lot for fires and overdoses, and there's a huge need for us, so we need to stay within that radius to make sure our response times are still there.
But those living nearby are hoping the city can find a different space for the firefighters, one that won't pave paradise.
You know, Joni Mitchell's getting old, so we can't have her fight all our battles. We need to not be paving green space for parking lots.
The city is still taking residents' feedback on the proposed site. If approved, construction would begin in the fall. Michelle Gassoub, CBC News, Vancouver.